Straight out of family court. Crazy motherfucker named Punisher. From the gang called Parents with Attitudes. When I'm called in, I got a warrant check. But these CPS bitches still try to snatch kids.
Yo, fuck the CPS coming straight from the underground. A family man get respect in my town, but these caseworkers hate when we stand up proud. Snatching kids for quotas, yeah, that's how they get down. Searching my house without a warrant in hand. Lying in reports, got the judge and they plan. Fabricate the danger, say the kids ain't safe while they trafficking babies for federal pay. You think you above the law, bitch, you ain't God. We record every visit, expose every fraud. Fuck with my family, get your career erased. Parents with attitudes, putting fear in your face.
Fuck the CPS, 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 fuck the CPS.
They got the power to take your seed, but we got the power to make them bleed.
Fuck the CPS,
fuck the CPS.
Here's a little story about a worker named Trish. Lied on the stand, got my daughter dismissed. Said the house was dirty, said I smoked that green, but the drug test came back cleaner than they dreams. False allegations coached the kids to lie. Now they in foster care, getting molested at night. System getting bonuses every time they remove, while real abusers walk, that's the fucking truth. We ain't taking this shit lying down no more. Upload the docs, let the Punisher score. Analyze the lies, hit them back in court. Parental rights, that's what we fight for.
Fuck the CPS, fuck
the CPS,
fuck the CPS, fuck
the CPS,
fuck the CPS,
fuck the CPS.
They got the power to take your seed, but we got the power to make them bleed. Fuck the CPS,
fuck the CPS.
The revolution coming, better run and hide. Every Terminator parent riding on the side. From California to Maine, we connecting the dots, exposing the corruption, connecting the plots. CPAs think they untouchable, think again. We got recordings, witnesses, and the truth as a friend. App in your pocket, analyze they lies. The Punisher rising, watch the system die.
Fuck the CPS.
Parents with attitudes, we ain't going nowhere.
From the front lines of liberty, fighting for families under siege. This is Tiff and the Punisher, with the angry citizen rising. In the quiet towns and cities where the families try to stand, comes a shadow of the system with a badge and heavy hand. They come without a warning, they tear the home apart, but two warriors stand together with a fire in their heart. Tiff and the Punisher, voices sharp as steel, exposing every secret and the lies the system conceals. Through the courtrooms dark with corruption, through the pain that families bear, they walk beside the broken and they answer every prayer. Shining truth like morning light on bureaucratic schemes, turning righteous anger into powerful living dreams. From Fall River to the heartland, hear the battle cry ring clear. The angry citizen is waking and the people will not fear. Tiff and the Punisher, leading the fight. We declare our independence for every family's sake. No more stolen generations, no more silent suffering. Tiff and the Punisher are here. Let the hammer fall and ring. The wheel is turning faster now. The river's running strong. With the angry citizen united, we will right what has gone wrong. And the river keeps on flowing, carrying justice down the line. Every broken heart is calling. It's the turning of the times. Tiff and the Punisher, leading the fight tonight. With the angry citizen rising, we're taking back the life. For the children and the families, for this land of liberty, we will tear down CPS corruption and set our people free. This is our country, this is our state. Tiff and the Punisher, with the angry citizen.
Woo-wee!
Hey, yo, hello.
Oh, my friend, the angry citizen, in the house with me and Tiff.
I am here. Tiffany,
We missed you last week.
where was I last week?
No, I said we missed you.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. Yeah, I was going to say I have no idea where I was at this moment. Thank you.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah,
the angry
just been,
citizen's here. Woo! Balloons! Yay! Angry citizen time. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, just been trying to regroup, trying to figure out, what to do and where to put my energy. And it's been rough, man. It's rough. Like, feels like the whole world's going to hell, and all the stuff we do, all of us working so hard to try to protect people and do what's right and speak out for what's right, and are not meeting with the success we want. So it's a dark time. Been frustrated, but I'm still here, still fighting. So it's good to hear from you today, Darren. Darren called me. He's like, "Yo, hey, angry citizen, you gonna join me?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm here. Let's go. Let's figure this shit out. Let's do what we have to do, because too much corruption."
Kaylee Green.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
you missed all the drama all week. Okay, starting from last
Oh my
Thursday,
God.
you just missed it all.
All right.
Hey, this is before we do that, this is for Kaylee Green right here. Thank you, Kaylee Green, for about to like and subscribe.
Oh,
Appreciate
thanks.
that. We got a lot of new people in here, man. That's freaking awesome. This is good stuff.
Amen.
Uh,
What I missed, Tiff?
We
What are we talking? You're gonna recap? Give me the 2-second recap.
what is your story?
So I started my legislative group here last Thursday. In between me talking about the stuff that we want to bring to the legislative body this year, I get 2 calls back to back, but I was talking, so I ignored them. When I called back, this chick said, I am such and such. I can't say her name because I don't know how to say it, or I would say it. I'm from CPS, and I'm investigating you for abuse and neglect, actually medical abuse and neglect. I said, who are you again?
Who's got Tiff on in the background? You're going echo.
So,
Someone's got.
yeah, I don't know who's got me on in the back.
Do you hear it?
Yes, I hear it.
It's not me. It's not you, right? You don't have a side in the background. No.
Is that better?
Don't know. This
Oh,
work
yeah.
better?
Is that better?
No. That's not me.
Hold on. Talk, Tiff.
Okay. Can you hear me?
No. That's good.
Okay, that must have fixed it. So, but this time she adds, and I'm coming to do a family assessment. I said, no, I'm calling my lawyer. So I call my lawyer. I tell him what happened. He says, go get the medical report. I said, okay. So I go get the medical report. Now, as I'm up, I called the doctor and I told him what's going on. I need this report. They said, come up here. We'll get it for you. So when I'm walking in, they're all just like shaking their heads because I just had him at the doctor. I get the medical report. My lawyer says, we're not going to have time to talk to her today. Send her the medical report if you have not already, because I sent it to him, just so that she has it. She texts me back and says, received. When you're done conferring with your lawyer, let me know about the family assessment. So I forwarded to him and I put, no. So then I filed a complaint with my own chapter. I'm the legal redress chair here. I can't be involved in my case, so it's got to go to criminal justice. So the first thing that everybody says is it's retaliation. So I say, okay. So I get on the live with Darren because I said, can we talk about it? Now, my little grandson showed everybody his arm. Darren, you can pull the picture up. And told everybody that he got burnt because he tripped over the dog. I let him make a cup of soup in the microwave. And that I annoyed him. That's what he told the doctor too. She's annoying me because she took me out of school and brought me here and my arm doesn't hurt. The doctor said, it's fine. Just keep treating it at home. If it gets worse, bring him back. And Mom, if he wants to go back to school, send him back to school. So I took him back to school. So
Yeah, wait till you see.
So I didn't hear anything from my lawyer on Friday. Nobody, crickets. Saturday morning, he calls me and I'm telling him everything that I did. And he goes, I said, well, have you heard anything from this chick? And he was like, no, I really don't think they have any interest in talking to either one of us. And I was like, well, why? And he said, well, part of it is who you are and what you do. And the other part is I'm on board and I'm representing you. I said, okay. So I said, is it okay? Because I tell parents all the time, always, if you have a lawyer, always ask them before you do something so you don't mess up your arm. That's the burn.
That's imminent danger. Is that not just the craziest thing you've ever seen, Dana? The Band-Aid that the woman put on the arm did more damage to his arm than the burn. What do you think of that, Dana? Speechless. He's speechless. We hear nothing, my friend.
I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Roger that. I was muted. Sorry.
Yes.
Adjusting my settings to try to not echo constantly. So yeah, an insane paradigm where you bring your child to someone and trust the professional or the expert that you bring your child to provide care and healing, who actually further damages your child. Crazy.
So I go to the school. I said, hey, well, first I served the school board. I said, I need this information. And they were like, okay. So I recorded it. I sent it to my lawyer. He's texting me as I'm at with the principal. I'm telling him I need all this information. And he goes, well, maybe the school nurse talked to him. And I lifted up out of my chair and I said, she better not have. There is a contract here that says nobody is allowed to speak to him unless it has to do with education, unless I'm present. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know about airdrops. So anyway, I had to send it to my friend who was my witness who had an iPhone. And let me tell you, the minute he read, no one under any circumstances is allowed, and it says CPS, a police officer, an investigator, the principal. It says everybody. He almost fell out of his chair. And we're talking, and I said, I need this stuff. So he said, okay, Miss Wise, I will get it for you. Just let me call every school board has an attorney on board. Let me call her. She was like, give it to her. So I'm waiting because some stuff has to be redacted because his name's not the only one on there. But when he called me back, he said, yes, Miss Wise, I see that you pulled him out at 11 a.m. for a doctor's appointment. I see the email between you and the teacher where he punched the student for touching his arm because of the burn. And that you said you had taken him to the doctor. I see all that. And then, so there's been a lot of drama going on this week. Yeah, you missed it all. And it was on your day.
It was.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I've been going through some shit, and honestly, I've talked about this on when we've been together in the last few weeks. Just the general apathy of our countrymen and general lack of willingness to do fucking anything about all the atrocities being committed around us. Even we have Epstein Island sitting right on our fucking desk, and it's just sitting there and nothing being done about it. And all the Trump supporters will not admit that he is not doing what he said he was going to fucking do.
Yeah, everybody's
right
Trump
there in front of us. We don't see. He looked Hillary Clinton right in the fucking eye and said to her, "If I were president, you would be in jail." I don't see Hillary Clinton in jail.
Well, we don't see her at all. She might be
the Epstein client list being used to investigate the shit out of these people. Imagine if they spent half as much resources investigating these Epstein Island motherfuckers as they have investigating the so-called rioters on January 6th. Okay, I interviewed one of these people, these so-called rioters. I'm so sorry, Darren. I'm not hearing you. What'd you say?
I said, to hell with the rioters, the 7 million parents that they waste all the freaking money on. They waste so much damn money on all that. What about this, the parents that they just, it's ridiculous. But go on, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, no. No, you didn't interrupt me. I just want to make sure I didn't hear what you were saying because I had my headphones on. But I interviewed one of the people that was charged with heinous crimes for January 6th. And keep in mind, America, they're showing you contrived footage, and they claim that the entirety of the gathering of people on January 6th is summarized and exemplified and personified by these brief images they keep pounding at you of conflict and drama and violence. And they don't show you the truth. They don't show you what happened on this day. All the people that went there and gathered peacefully, and it was entirely peaceful until the agitators showed up. Everything was completely peaceful, okay? And they don't show you this. And then this guy, I interviewed him. Look on my channel, The Angry Citizen on YouTube. I interviewed this guy. His name is Stuart Parks. And he went there. He's a kind, decent, honorable man. He's a constitutional American. He has no criminal record. He never did anything bad in his life. He's one of the most decent people I've ever met. And he went to our Capitol to exercise his God-given and constitutionally protected First Amendment right to peaceably assemble and petition our government for a redress of his grievances. And what happened to him that day? And this is the very short version. Check my video. Okay, look at it. Okay, he went there, protested. At some point, the Capitol building was made available to the people that were there. It was made available by the Capitol Police. They made it clear that it was fine for you to be there. There were a lot of people there. People wandered around. They walked into the building. They wandered around just like this guy did. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't throw any Molotovs. He didn't attack anyone. He didn't beat any police. He didn't break down doors. He just walked around in the building. At some point, the Capitol Police said to him and other people there, "You need to leave." And he went, "Okay, I'm sorry, I'll leave." And he did. And he was charged with criminal trespass. He spent 8 fucking months in a federal penitentiary because he just walked around the Capitol building. The government is full of shit, and they're lying to us, and they criminalized and prosecuted and penalized this man for doing nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
Nope.
And America refuses to see this. They refuse to see that this is the government, our government that we pay, that works for us. They literally fucking work for us. They're our employees. And it's like hiring a secretary and having the secretary come in and say, "Well, I'm going to use the company vehicle for my own personal use, and I'm going to pay you $10 a day because that's all you're worth. And I'm going to give myself a salary for life and pay for my health insurance and the health insurance of all my children because I say so." They're out of control. It's our own government, wildly out of control. And it just pisses me off that we are, as a nation, we are willing to see this happening and willing to just not lift a finger to stop what is happening. This overwhelming apathy just makes me sick. It makes me sick. It makes me angry, and I'm so righteously angry at most of my countrymen, and virtually all, with very few exceptions, all of the people that we've elected to these positions of power, including and especially Donald Trump. And I'm telling you right now, all you Donald Trump supporters that hate me, when you hate me, it's because you see me saying things you don't like. You see me presenting you with unpleasant truths, So when he says he's going to do a thing and he doesn't do it, that is a sign. That is the indication that something's wrong. And now I'm supposed to believe the entire Epstein Island thing is a Democratic hoax. Those are Donald Trump's words, are they not? A Democratic hoax. Look what's in front of you, America. Look at the evidence right in front of you. Believe the evidence of your eyes and ears. God gives you eyes and ears to discern truth. And it's right in front of you. All you have to do is look at it. It's right there and accept it. End of rant.
That was a good one. Now I kind of want to speak about one a little bit because Ron Movies 7442. No, it's gaslighting, brother. And no one here is a traitor. As a matter of fact, the J6ers were doing exactly what we were supposed to do in the time that we had to when our election was said to be rigged. Our election was said to be rigged. So these guys went, and they went in the United States to challenge the election. They were doing exactly what they were supposed to do. So how were they? How does this say Dana for speaking about how you sing it? I think if anything, he's more of an American than you, someone that sits there and draws your opinion from some false news agency and doesn't even understand what the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution of our forefathers, or what the United States of America really stands for. I don't think you have a fucking clue. As a matter of fact, I don't even think you know what gaslighting is. So you know what? Get the fuck out of here, Becca. Get him out of here. Fuck that.
Dude, what does the devil do? As soon as you speak the truth, what does the devil do? Right? He goes, "Nuh-uh, you're stupid. That's wrong. You're a liar." Right? Prove it. Fucking prove it. Show me the facts. Show me the evidence, or admit you don't have it. Because that's what the devil always does. You're wrong. You're stupid. Everyone knows you're stupid. You're gaslighting. Don't gaslight us, you traitor piece of shit. See? Those are words of hate and venom. They don't disprove anything I said. Not one claim I just made was disputed or refuted by this statement. It's just you're throwing shit like a little monkey in a cage, right? What do monkeys do? They pick up their shit and they throw it at people. That's what you're doing right now. Prove me wrong, brother. Prove me fucking wrong. Or admit you can't. You fucking can't, because the truth is the sword of God.
Oh, we got who's the guest? Someone's popped in. Yeah, that's what I don't know if you noticed, Tina, but that's this guy right here. This is the one I was talking about. I think he's very uneducated in America, and he doesn't understand.
Well, he's either one of two things, bro. He's either a paid troll, and they do exist. Okay, our tax dollars pay for people to constantly come on here like little monkeys and throw shit. They don't have facts. They cannot refute what you say. They just sow dissent and make false claims, and they lie because lies are the tools of the devil.
That's not Dana. I don't know if you saw this addition to the show, but check it out. In the that would have been the perfect time for it, and I apologize for not being right on it. But do you see in the top of the right screen there? Watch this. Whoa! See that? Can you see it? It's a bullshit.
You're talking to the bullshit detector? Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that. It's on the left side. But
I should have used it on. Oh, I was going. You know what? My bad. I was going with the way you were facing.
Okay, well.
But yeah. So
my other right. Yeah, I saw that there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
well.
Nice.
You know what? The truth bears scrutiny. I've said this a million times. Like I have constant arguments, disagreements with people on virtually every issue going on in this country right now. And every time someone disagrees with me, even my own fucking sister, dude, God is my witness, and she says, I feel this way about this issue, and I say, you know what? Show me. Prove it. Okay, fucking prove it. Because you going, no, this is what people do. Okay, no, you're stupid. You're one of those left-wing, right-wing,
gaslighter,
extremist, pro-Christian, anti-Israel, pro-Palestinian, black, white, BKL motherfuckers. There's no substance. Show me the substance. Prove me wrong, or admit you can't, and they never do, because they hide like
gaslighter.
Because that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, you're one of those left-wing people. You're one of those right. You're a liberal. You're a Republican. You're a Democrat. You're black. You're white. You're rich. You're poor. You're Hispanic.
Sounds like a Tom McDonald.
Other than it's pure straw man. Not straw, I'm sorry, ad hominem. It's ad hominem is the intellectually dishonest way of saying that what you're saying is wrong because you are one of these people or those people, or you did something bad. And let's face it, we've all done bad things. I've done things I'm deeply ashamed of, Darren. I shared one with you when we were talking, the deeply personal experience I had where I did something really shitty, and I was deeply, deeply, deeply sorry and am for the horrible, shitty thing I did. But you know what? That doesn't mean I'm a bad person, and it doesn't mean I'm lying. And if whatever I say, I make a claim of fact, and you say to me, well, you did this shitty thing, Dana, so obviously the thing you're saying is false. No, that's not how it works. Even bad people say things that are true. Even liars speak the truth sometimes. Sometimes very truthful people speak lies. Doesn't mean that what you say, if you're a bad person, it doesn't automatically mean that the thing you're saying is false. And if you're a good person, it doesn't automatically mean that the thing you're saying is true. Right? God gives us discernment. God gives us the ability to carefully weigh and think about the claims being made and search the evidence for ourselves to decide if the thing that's being told to us is true or not. That's what I absolutely anchor myself on every day. The truth bears scrutiny. The truth is the sword of God. And no matter how unpleasant your conclusion is, if the truth adds up to this bad thing, okay, I'm going to give you a hard example right now, America. We are now told that bad people, terrorists as they're called, were managed to infiltrate airplanes on September 11th, 2001, and overtook those airplanes using force, box cutters, we are told, and then took over in the cockpits of these airplanes and flew the airplanes into the World Trade Center in New York City. And that those airplanes impacting and murdering everyone on board, okay, and the suicide pilots of these airplanes themselves, and that this created a massive structural failure and fire in these buildings, and that this is what our government is telling us happened that day, that these buildings caught fire, burned, and then collapsed neatly down into their own footprints perfectly.
Hey,
now you need to really think about this, America. Does that make sense to you? Is that what God himself is telling you? Examine the evidence. My sons, my daughters. Does that make sense to you? There are companies that get paid exorbitant amounts of money to destroy collapsed buildings, and they take months of careful planning and very carefully engineer a very precise process where they drill holes in all the structural points of the building and plant explosives and then detonate them in a very, very, very specific sequence in order to cause the building to collapse neatly down into its own footprint and not fall over and mash all the buildings beside it.
Yes.
In America, you need to ask yourself, does this make sense? Does it make sense? Okay, it does not. Fucking does
well,
not.
Let's go this direction.
There's scrutiny.
Let's talk about, what about Charlie Kirk?
What about Charlie Kirk?
Is Charlie Kirk,
was he dead? I don't know.
Was he shot by that kid? Is he even
shot
dead?
By an assassin? I don't believe so. None of that makes sense. It's all bullshit. If you watch the replays, you watch the videos, you listen to the so-called official accounts of supposedly some guy climbed up onto a roof, used a sniper rifle, shot him neatly, disassembled the rifle, and then reassembled it. Is what we're told.
Dana, Facts Over Lies
Really?
wants to know. She wants to know what your opinion is on Obama and Biden.
Those are very broad questions, but overall, Obama, vile piece of shit. Biden, meat puppet.
Well, there you go, Facts Over Lies. But no, you have Charlie
If
Kirk.
you want more, you'll ask more specific questions. I'll answer. But that's my overall. So Obama, vile, evil, nasty piece of shit, potentially, and almost certainly one of the Satan worshiping, cannibalistic, pedophile, probably been to Epstein Island dozens of times, probably, highly likely. I would love to see the proof, but we'll never see it because I don't know if we'll ever see it. I don't believe we'll ever see it. My own personal.
There's just so many people out there that are on those lists. That's the problem. There are so many sick bastards in this country and women.
Yeah.
That there's so many
everyone.
They cannot even expose them because they will take down our entire government.
Well, I mean, it won't be exposed because all the evil people have control, and the more they are exposed, the more desperate and potent they become, and they reveal themselves. And at some point, it becomes revealed that they are deeply in control, and their play to us becomes more or less, what are you going to do about it? And that's kind of where we are right now. We all see them. They're there. We're here. We see them. They see us. And they're saying to us, literally saying to us, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, we're here. We're evil. We're in control. We own your Congress. We own the world. What are you going to do about it? So that's kind of where we are. I'm sorry. That's the truth. So.
Here's this, Dana. I got this video right here. This is for the gentleman about the gaslighting. Here's a nice little video for you there.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. It was one of the most explosive claims of the January 6 hearings, and now Agent Jack Smith has admitted it was all a farce. That came in deposition, now under oath, and now we're finally getting the truth about one of the biggest hoaxes in American history. But before we get into the story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Jack Smith was put at the helm of a witch hunt against former President Donald Trump, And of course, he's president once again because their entire ruse failed. The American people saw right through it, and Jack Smith can finally admit the truth that we all knew all along, and that was this entire narrative that Donald Trump was behind some type of insurrection or an attempted coup against the U.S. government. Of course, it was all absurd from the very beginning, but Jack Smith, he fed into it with his little investigation there. They charged him and put him in front of a court in the D.C. Circuit District. And that was election interference, of course, because they were doing everything they could, pulling out all the stops to prevent Donald Trump from being elected again. But guess what? It failed completely. And now the Republicans in the Congress, they are trying to get answers from Jack Smith, the illegally appointed special counsel. And he admitted that the Democrat star witness, that of course is Cassidy Hutchinson, the Democrats' so-called star witness in their show trial of Donald Trump. Of course, that was a partisan sham hearing, and she claimed that Donald Trump tried to grab the steering wheel of the beast and pull it back towards the Capitol during January 6th. It turns out that this was debunked. It was all a lie. And it goes to show that the Democrats, they didn't vet her at all. They were trying to push a deceitful narrative. And Jack Smith, well, he didn't say anything about it until Donald Trump got elected. He could have gone out on the record and said that this was a witch hunt, which is what it was, that this January 6th investigation was nothing but a hoax. But he was appointed as a hatchet man to interfere in the election, and while waiting for accountability and not more hearings, no more depositions. We want charges. It is not okay to bring lawfare and weaponize the government against one's political rival during an election. But that's exactly what Biden's staff did. Their shadow cabal there, they interfered in the U.S. election. Many are wondering, when is someone going to be held accountable for this? If you believe in democracy, this can't be happening, whether a Republican or Democrat, if you care about the country you live in. And I'm starting to wonder if Democrat voters even care about the country you live in. That's just a personal challenge from me to you. Think about what you're doing to this country by voting for this sort of interference in our elections. Because Orange Man bad, really, that's not any kind of sane reason that an adult has for destroying their own country's government. So think about that for a minute before you pull the trigger for a Democrat once again, because, well, look at how they behave. But that's just my opinion. We always appreciate you watching at Exposé America.
Dana, what'd you think of that, buddy?
That's a broad question, like very, very broad question. I mean, I guess you'd have to be a little more specific, or what did I think of it? There are a lot of claims being made, and I examine every claim with a scrutiny that my Father God gave me to discern truth from fiction. So I am 1,000% certain that there were about 1.5 million Americans in our nation's capital on January 6th. The numbers that the media is displaying were greatly diminished because it serves their interest to underplay it. There were 1.5 million very, very angry, justifiably angry constitutional Americans in our nation's capital that day. The day was, and I know this because I know many people, and I'm actually going to be doing some videos with a few of these people about what happened that day. It was a joyful, peaceful, completely peaceful celebration of our God-given and constitutionally protected right to peaceably assemble and petition our government for a redress of our grievances. And the vast majority of the people that were there were considered to be angry, justifiably angry at what they believed, sincerely believed to be uh, election fraud, which has been conclusively proven, and that's an entire different subject. So I'm not going there at this moment, but I'm telling you, and we will visit this subject. Okay, check out my man, Dr. Douglas Frank, who has been doing very, very groundbreaking, bold work regarding voter rolls in counties, people that showed up, number of mail-in ballots. I mean, no one could examine the evidence and not conclude that there was voter fraud. So these people, many of my friends, personal friends I've known for years, were there, peaceably assembled. Um, Agents showed up, vans of agents showed up, agitators showed up, and those agitators um, did what agitators do. They fomented anger and rebellion. The Capitol Police were at least mildly complicit in allowing people to, for example, enter the Capitol building, um, and not saying to anyone, "You're not allowed in here." There were no barriers. There was no tape. There was no one saying, "No, you can't come in." And these people, largely the people that entered the Capitol building, were not doing anything wrong. They weren't lighting fires. They weren't attacking anyone. They weren't breaking anything. They were just walking around, just like my friend Stuart Parks. Look this up, America. Okay, my interview with this man. He was wronged. He was wronged, harshly wronged. He did nothing wrong. He just went into the building and walked around, and then they eviscerated, they crucified this man just for being there. And then they present you with this wildly inaccurate, constant pounding of propaganda of showing people doing bad things at the Capitol that day, which did happen. There were crimes committed, okay, but most of the people were there were not uh, violent. They were not lawless. They did nothing wrong. They were simply exercising their God-given, constitutionally protected right uh, to exercise, to peaceably assemble and petition their government for a redress of their grievances. I only know what I have the ability to verify for myself. I do not have the ability to verify any claims made by anyone, including the person we just saw, regarding any of these issues unless I have it right in front of me. I can't comment on it. I can't draw conclusions. I can't say a person is or is not telling the truth if I don't know them and I haven't seen the evidence for myself. So that is all I can offer you on what I just saw, Darren. I know what I know. And I don't believe that the people that were there, largely, almost entirely, probably 99.8% of the people there, did not do anything wrong, did not commit any crimes. They were not. There's this myth about this being some sort of planned or orchestrated effort to stop the election results from being certified, and that's not true. It's not accurate. They were simply saying we're pissed off, as we have a right to be, because we think there's shenanigans going on, which there are, and we're mad about it. And we want it addressed, and we want it to be accounted. We want transparency. We want accountability. We want a voter count. We want to know where the ballots came from. We want to know how they were certified. And that is our God-given and constitutionally protected right. So I know it sounds like I avoided your question, avoided, commenting on the video, but I'm not. I sort of am, but I don't have the ability to comment on the issues that this man presented because I don't have enough information to comment about them and tell you I agree or disagree.
Mm-hmm. No, I accept. That's a fine answer. That's just a fine answer. Tiff, what you thinking about?
So I told you before the show, my husband was just out here riding a motorcycle. It's not his, but he's got a motorcycle license. He came in to tell me that somebody called the cops on him, said he was reckless driving, had my husband on video, reckless driving. So the cop rolls up to my husband and asks him, "Do you know why I'm here?" And he was like, "No." He said, so somebody called and said you were reckless driving, tried to convince me that you were reckless driving. I told him you were not reckless driving, and the noise ordinance is 10 o'clock. So there was no crime being committed here. So are you serious?
Yeah, they're coming for you. Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking about. Why? He wasn't doing anything wrong.
No, not a damn thing. This is what you're getting. This is yours. This is your time, I guess.
I guess we all rotate like the solar system. I guess it's my turn.
Well, you know what? We're right here with you, Tiff. So we're in this together.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Darren, I want to know why this caricature of me has black eyebrows and a red nose. What's with the giant red nose, dude?
The picture I used of you had a red nose.
No, it didn't.
No,
You're lying.
This picture. No, I'm not lying. I'll show it to you.
You're a liar. Are your pants on fire right now?
They might be, actually. There's a lot.
You should look down and check.
No, actually, my pants are ashes now, Dana. They're ashes. No longer on fire.
What about your underwear? Is your underwear ashes too? So
I have two pairs of underwear, one of which are pink.
Do you have burns all over your lower half of your body?
Did Mary wash laundry with the red shirt?
Yeah. No, she was actually upset because she thought the pink underwear was for her. But little did she know, I ordered them myself. Yep. That's the facts, folks. I have a pair of pink underwear.
Hot pink?
They're very nice.
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's hot. You know it is.
It looks hot on me.
Because they're on fire. Because you lie.
Liar.
Hey, Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
Oh, Danielle, how are you?
I am deeply struggling, Danielle. Thank you for asking. That's super sweet. I would lie to you, but I can't because you're part
They still
of
have not found. They still get this. Her son's been missing now for over a month. No trace, no nothing.
Dude.
He's just vanished.
Oh my God, dude.
Just vanished from the earth, man. Just gone.
Dude, that is the devil's work right there.
Doing nothing about it.
Of course they are. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Danielle. God bless you. I wish you strength and comfort. I don't even know how you guys have the strength to take this. I'm glad to hear that. I don't even know why, like, more people like me who have not had their children kidnapped from CPS don't get involved in this shit. I cannot imagine sitting by and watching someone's children get kidnapped. It makes my blood boil. It makes me so angry. Oh. Whew. Yeah, that's some bullshit right there. That's some totalitarian regime. That's all of us accepting that the government has the right to simply rule us and do whatever they want to us. They can grab us, kidnap us, inject us with whatever they want, tell us we're not allowed to leave our homes, tell us we have to shut down our businesses. What the hell is wrong with us?
Here we go.
What the hell is wrong with us, America?
Here we go. Check this out. Look at this one. Speaking of that, Dana, you're on my mind, buddy. You're all over me.
Bravo.
Someone knocks at your door with a warrant. The Fourth Amendment protects you from unreasonable searches and seizures. That means the government can't just barge into your home, search your phone, or grab your stuff unless they've got a warrant, and a really good reason. It was born from the founders' anger at British soldiers who raided homes without cause. Today, it's your digital shield too. Cops need permission or probable cause to invade your privacy. Think your texts, location, or even your DNA. Yep, covered. The Fourth Amendment keeps Big Brother in check, so you should know it and use it. Because freedom starts at your front door.
At your front door.
Yes, it does. Know your rights. Know your rights. There should be the very first thing they teach us in school should be the Constitution and your rights. And lawful jujitsu 101. Like, who the hell are you? Number one, who the hell are you? Okay. And you said something earlier about, I am Tiff was you were talking, you were like, I'm so and so from the such and such, right? And I'm here to blah blah blah. And let's back that shit up 100% right away. You stop the train right there. As soon as someone says, knock, knock, knock on my door. Hey, I'm so and so. I'm agent blah blah blah, and I'm from the blah blah blah, and I'm here to blah blah blah. And every single constitutional American goes, stop, back up. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You're so and so, okay, and you're from blah blah blah. What is that? What is blah blah blah? Agent of the Department of the Zippity Zippies Doodah motherfucker. What the hell is the Department of, you play dumb, play Columbo. What? Who? I've never heard of you. What the hell are you talking about? You're at my house. You're knocking on my damn front door. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Right? Yeah. And I'm here to blah, blah, blah. You're here to blah, blah, blah. Well, who the fuck told you could blah, blah, blah? I didn't say you could blah, blah, blah. Did you, Tiff? Did you tell them they could come here and blah, blah, blah? I don't think you did. Darren, did you say it was okay for Agent Smuckenheim to come from the Department of Zippity Doo-Ha and they're going to do an audit of your stove right now or your closets? They're going to come in and do your closet audit.
Yeah, they just
did
want to
you
look
tell
for
them
your
it was
stuff.
okay for that?
Come on in, everyone.
Who the fuck are you? Fuck no. Fuck no. Piss off. Get the fuck off my property. That's number one, right? Yeah. And who the fuck are you? That's the most important question you can ask. Who the fuck are you? By what authority? By what authority do you come and tell me that you're going to ask me questions or do shit on my property? Piss the fuck off. If we all did that, it would remove the totalitarian hold on us. Fuck them. Who are you? Get the fuck off my property. I don't authorize you to be here. I don't want to talk to you. I don't contract with you. That's an important phrase. I don't contract with you. Piss off. Get the fuck off my property. Man, if we all did that, we would take back our power overnight. Overnight.
Well, this is what people don't understand is Donald Trump's given us every tool that we need to take this country back, to take our freedoms back. And we've not accepted that, and we've not taken that as an answer yet. I mean, we've not taken the steps that we need to. We need to stand up to the police. We need to stand up to CPS, and we all have to do it because only one of us doesn't matter. It's got to be all of us.
Yep. One ant is insignificant. One bee, one hornet, right? One hornet, right? We're bothered by a hornet. It's flying around, zipping around. We know it can sting us. We know they're cantankerous little pricks. They kind of want to sting us. We really pay attention to them because we don't want to get stung. But 100 hornets, now you're talking. Now you're concerned. Now you're really concerned. Now you're worried, right? 1,000 hornets, 1,000,000 hornets. Literally, the reason I founded Angry Citizen. Imagine 100 million pissed off Americans, pissed off constitutional Americans, all of us together on the same page. We are tired of your bullshit. We're going to hold you accountable. We're going to demand transparency and accountability. You cannot stop us. That would be omnipotent.
Mm-hmm. Nice word. Yeah.
There you go, Danielle.
This is it.
Well said.
Until the American people stand up and act together, get rid of the left, right, up, down, BA, select, start, all that bullshit.
Not black, not white, it's not gay, it's not straight, it's not Christian or Islam or we're all Americans. We're constitutional Americans. You either are or you're not. Okay, if you're not, move the fuck out. That's what I always say. Move to fucking North Korea or China. Okay, if you don't like the constitutional American concept, if you don't like the constitutional republic because you have a better idea, you have a better fucking idea, go ahead, tell us. Tell us about your idea for communism, and then show us how that's working in fucking China and North Korea. Okay, or admit it's a shitty idea and it doesn't fucking work. And we have a constitutional republic, and I like that. and I'm willing to stand for it. I'm willing to do what it takes to preserve it. Are you?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wish Osiris was watching this. You know what Osiris would say? He'd come right out of us.
I do.
Guns. Yep, you know how he is. He would be like, man,
yeah, bro.
Watching this. I mean, Dana, they're stealing my property in the state of Maine, and you know what?
I know.
No one's saying, but now pay attention, people. Pay attention, because now this is a precedent. If they're going to do it to me, they're going to do it to you. So thank you, everybody, not standing up and asserting some help with this. It's great.
I'm right with you, bro. I'm telling you. You know, I'll stand with you in any way I can. I'll show up with you. I'll show up in court, dude. If you get to court, I will fucking show up with you. Okay, I will lend my voice to yours. I will say, I don't. You know what? I don't even like this guy. He's kind of a dick, this Darren Way. Okay, but I'm still here because his rights are mine, and mine are fucking his.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That is right.
Yep. Yeah, let's write some affidavits, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only tool you've got. Yeah. It's the only weapon you've got.
That's the tool you've got, bro. You know, we're gonna write some affidavits. We're gonna put this shit in writing. You know, here it is. This is what happened to my friend Darren Gway, and everything, single thing we're saying is the truth. And prove us wrong. If you think it's not the fucking truth, prove us wrong or admit it's the truth. He's being deprived of his God-given and constitutionally protected rights. And here it is in writing. And demand justice and accountability loudly. And if you can't provide it, then you will stand out as a tyrant or an enforcer.
So now this government has taken my child, kidnapped my child. Now they're taking our land. What's next? We don't have anything after that.
Everything. The Chinese Communist Party is right here on our doorstep. Okay, here, especially here in Maine. You know, they have all these illegal Chinese, pot growing places here in Maine. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's the tentacle, the tendril that first starts to invade. And we, the people of Maine, have to stand together and say, fuck no, we're not going to tolerate this. You know, the communism is right here. It's on us. It's showing its ugly head, and we have to say no. Hell no. We are a constitutional republic. We're going to stand on that, and the communism cannot possibly gain a foothold if we stand together. It can't. It's impossible.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is not possible. We need each other. We need to make sure that we all work together. We need to all be together, stand together as one. We can't stand for this kidnapping of the kids anymore. We can't stand for any of this. For any right that they steal of ours, we need 1,000 of us to come up behind them, if not more, and say, fuck you for doing this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's our job, man. But yeah, this was good. This was a good night. I'm glad that you were here tonight, and this was a good goddamn night.
Thanks, bro. Hey, you know what? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling like I finally kind of shaking off my funk. I'm dealing with all the bullshit that's been thrown at me, and I'm ready. I'm back in the fight. I'm ready to go. So fuck these assholes.
Man, your energy is awesome.
So tired of this bullshit. I'm so tired of this fucking constant bullshit from our government and all their agents and provocateurs and all the corruption, the fraud, the waste. And, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I have to do because I cannot abide it. I can't do it. So fuck them.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Well, what do you think? Can you wrap it up for tonight? I know you got shit going on in your house. So,
yeah, we can wrap it up, but I do want to say I agree with Dana. Fuck all of them. Period.
That's right. They're not going to take our shit from us anymore. We need to all stand up together as Americans. No more kidnapping, no more land grabbing, no more nothing. Stand strong, America.
Fuck yeah.
I'm the one that you hate for making America great, and I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president is homophobic. Tried to over democracy and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again, like the slogan. White apprentice, just like all of you who vote. That is not facts. All you woke morons do is trash. Dragons in classrooms hate anyone who's not black. You're pro-white, you know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti-LGBTQ, then why they always on your mind? Bro, you're a boy, you're a girl, stop being stupid. You're screwing up the youth. Children are our future. You don't care about the kids. Look at all the school shootings. You're pro-gun, it's your fault. Stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with who's just a bitch? You're a fascist. You're not just mad because you trigger. Tell us the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Not tripping that you won the election because we're it. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what they hate, then they tell you who to fight. You're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who they hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming. My president trained in the swamp, we building walls. Your president the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the law. Walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended save the economy and introduce legislation for our equality. His son smokes crack. I don't care about that, honestly. He's all ages. He can't raise his children properly. You're obviously pro-life. A woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like. You're treating like you're treating them like your rights. All lives matter. And I also meant the more like yours. Go ahead, make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Hey, you brought the soldiers home, but then you bird flag it took me and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better. There'll be violence and riots until you buggers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left is trying to fight us. And that is clown talk. All you got is mean tweets, free speech. All the cops out. You defund the police. Country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie. If you don't like, you can leave. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what they hate, then they tell you who to fight till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who they hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming. No president will ever give a damn truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause people all lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing and decides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican, Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us freedom, but then all we get is freedom. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what they hate, then they tell you who to fight. They screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?